Good morning, everybody, and welcome to Gentlemen's Commander Club. Today we are doing the Brothers War Commander decks, starting with Urza being played by Paco again, and Mishra being played by me, older brother versus younger brother. And we will be starting at 40 life, even though it's one-on-one commander. And I already have my hand. Do you have your hand?
I haven't drawn yet.
Oh, he hasn't drawn yet. We did one test game, and the Urza deck is clearly stronger right now. So we'll see if I can.
I could have just been lucky. You want to roll the dice, see who goes first, or rock, paper, scissors? This one seems more. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot! Rock, paper, scissors, shoot! Rock, paper, scissors, shoot!
Just how it went. All right. Yeah, when they saw the Power Stone, they just played rock paper scissors over who'd go first. I will start with a tap Crumbling Necropolis, and I will pass the turn.
Draw a card. Place an island. And that will be it.
I will untap, upkeep, and draw. We will place a command tower. For 2 mana, I will drop a Ichor Wellspring. When it enters the battlefield, I draw a card. And then that will be my turn.
Draw a card. Place a plains. And I will end.
I will untap, upkeep, and draw. I will place a Shadow Blood Ridge for 2 mana. I will go ahead and play a Oni Cult Anvil. Whenever one or more artifacts I control leave the battlefield during my turn, create a 1/1 colorless construct. This only happens once each turn, then I can tap, sack an artifact, deals 1 damage to each opponent, and I gain 1 life. We will go ahead and do so, tapping this to sacrifice my Ichor Wellspring to hit you for 1 and I gain 1. Because an artifact left my battlefield, I will make a 1/1 construct.
I'm at 39.
And then, because Ichor Wellspring was put in the graveyard, I draw a card. And I will pass the turn.
He's doing a lot. Okay. I draw a card. I will place down Prairie Stream. Enters untapped if I have 2 or more basic lands. And then, no, that's an instant. Then I guess I will end.
Untap, upkeep, and draw. I'll play a mountain. For 4 mana, I will play a Thran Dynamo. I will tap that for 3 mana. And I will play an Oblivion Stone. And I will poke you for 1.
Does that cause a cascade of random events again, or?
Nope, just 1.
And do you end?
Yep, here go.
Draw a card.
I gotta get the damage in early on, because once Urza hits the field, it's practically game over.
I'm going to put in Azorius Chancery. When it enters, I return a land to my hand, and I will tap 1, 2 for the Azorius Signet.
Fun.
And with that, I end.
I will untap, upkeep, and draw. I will, for blue and black-red, and then 2 with 1 mana floating, I will play Mishra, Eminent One. I will then, for 1 mana, because I have 1, 2, 3, and 4 artifacts, play a Thought Cast. It has affinity for artifacts. I draw 2 cards. 1 and 2. I still have 1 mana floating. We will play Land Return, which is a mountain. Unfortunately, I do not have anything to do with that 1 mana, so we'll move to combat, and he will make a token copy of a Mishra's Warform copy of. We will do. Oni Cult Anvil.
What does that do?
It is whenever one more artifacts I control leave the battlefield during my turn, I make a 1/1 colorless construct. This only happens once each turn, then tap, sack an artifact, deals 1 damage to each opponent, I gain 1 life.
Okay.
We will then move to combat, and I will swing at you with my 4/4 Mishra's Warform and a 1/1 construct.
So I take 5 damage.
Yep. And then I will move to end step. Before Mishra's Warform sacrifices itself, I'll tap Oni Cult Anvil to sacrifice it. Both copies of it will see it, and I will make two more constructs. And then that will be turn.
Okay. I draw and untap. I place the planes from last turn back down. Gotta have something, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I got nothing.
6 mana.
1, 2, 3, 4,
5.
Right, that's okay. I tap all of it. I forgot that the Chancery does 2 mana. For a Steel Hellkite.
Yikes.
Destroy each non-land permanent with mana value X whose controller was dealt damage by it. Okay.
So you attack me, pay 0, and you blow up all my tokens. Or you pay like 3 and blow up one thing.
With mana value X.
Mm-hmm.
So what's the mana value of Mishra?
5. You'd have to pay 5 mana after hitting me to blow him up.
Okay.
Is that turn?
Do you have anything with reach?
Nope.
Good to know. That's turn.
I don't think I even have anything with flying. Not in hand, at least. We will untap. Upkeep and draw. I will play a tapped Temple of Deceit to scry 1. I do like that. We will, for 3 mana, play a Thirst for Knowledge. I draw 3 cards, then discard 2 unless I discard an artifact. So 1, 2, and 3. And I'll discard an Executioner's Capsule. So I currently have mana costs of non-creature artifacts is 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So it will cost 9 less. 9, 10, 11. So for 2 mana, with 1 floating, we will play a Metalwork Colossus. It is a 10/10. And then with that 1 mana floating, we will tap 2 more to play a Fane the Broker. I can tap, sacrifice a creature, put 2 +1/+1 counters on target creature, or remove a counter from a creature I control to create a treasure, or tap, sacrifice an artifact, create a 2/1 black and white Inkling with flying, and pay 4 to untap him. We will then move to combat, make a Mishra's Warform of Oni Cult Anvil, and doesn't matter if it attacks, so we will tap it to sacrifice itself to deal 1 damage to you. And I will make 2 more constructs.
That pushes me to 30.
And I will have to pass.
Draw a card. And tap. Not looking good for me. Temple of Enlightenment, it enters tapped, and I scry 1. Scry, I put it back, right?
You can put it back or put it on the bottom.
Going to put that on the bottom. Then I'm going to pay 1, 2, 3 for Tempered Steel. And
that is terrifying.
1, 2, 1 for March of Progress on my Steel Hellkite, making a copy of it. All my tokens are over here.
I don't remember if there was a copy one that I had sleeved.
There was, anyways. Yep.
Yeah, just keep those close.
Okay, I'm going to swing at you with nothing. And Is it till the end of turn? It's permanent,
Nope,
right?
it's permanent. Yeah.
And that's it.
All right. Tap, upkeep, and draw. See, Urza's stuff was built to last. Mishra's was not. I will float 1 mana with my Temple of Deceit and return it to my hand as I play an Is It Boiler Works. And then with that 1 mana, we will add blue. So we'll add another blue and 1 for Muzio, Visionary Architect. I can pay 4 tap, look at the top X cards, where X is the highest mana value among artifacts I control. May put an artifact among them on the battlefield, the rest on the bottom. And then for 4 mana, I will play a Trading Post. I can pay 1 tap, discard a card to gain 4 life, pay 1 tap, and then pay 1 life, make a goat, or tap, sacrifice a creature, return an artifact from my graveyard to my hand, or pay 1 tap, sacrifice an artifact to draw a card. I will go ahead and pay 1, tap it to sacrifice a construct.
Did you get all that? Because I didn't.
The Trading Post is going to be on the screen right here, so you'll be able to read it for yourself. And I draw from that, and we will move to combat, and we will do that little Oni Colt Anvil trick again. So enter, sacrifice it, you lose 1, I make 2 more constructs. Okay. And that will have to be my turn.
I'm surprised you're not making a copy of Big Man.
It has to be a non-creature. He's a creature.
Oh,
I can't make a copy of him. Plus, it'd only be a 4/4.
Draw a card. I untap all of this.
So you are only missing a black mana to make Urza?
Am I? I'm missing kind of everything. I'm going to put down Exotic Orchard.
Oh, now you have the black mana to play Urza, and he costs 2 mana less.
So he does. To tap for black. You have black over there, right?
Yeah.
2, 3, 4.
He only costs 4.
Right. Because he costs 2 less, like you said. For Urza, Chief Artificer. Artifact creatures you control have menace. How many flyers do you have?
None.
Is it with mana value X, or no, just X, not X or less? What's the mana value of the Colossus? 11?
11.
I'm gonna be able to do that. Urza or Mishra?
5.
What can I do instead? What's an instant? There's nothing else I could do. Do you have anything that costs 4 or less?
I have a creature that costs 2 creatures that cost 3, along with an O stone that costs 3.
Oh. I guess that's more important than getting rid of the constructs, since those are just 1/1s, right?
Dynamo costs 4.
It's a land though, right?
Nope.
Oh.
It's an artifact.
What's the Dynamo do?
Adds 3 mana.
Let's see. I'm going to swing at you with 5 in the air.
Okay.
No, 5, 6, 7 in the air. And I'm going to tap 1, 2, 3 to destroy all of your non-land permanents that cost 3 or less. Or that cost 3.
That will be Fane, Muzio, and Oblivion Stone. Is that turn?
And at the end of my turn, I get a construct from Urza's ability, which gets 1/1 for each artifact you control. I have 1, 4, 2, 3, and then itself 4. So it is a 4/4 plus 2, 2. So it's a 6, 6. Yep.
Turn?
Turn. Was that the? Did I get rid of the thing that copies my stuff?
No.
Weren't you?
I didn't play it.
Okay.
Untap, upkeep, and draw. We will play a Temple of Deceit tapped to scry 1 to the bottom. We will then, for 1 mana, tap Trading Post to sacrifice a creature, return target artifact from my graveyard to my hand. We'll sacrifice a construct, and then return the Oblivion. Actually, We'll sacrifice not the construct, but the metalwork colossus to return the Oblivion Stone to my hand. Then I will tap the Grand Dynamo to cast Oblivion Stone. And for 2, 3, 4, 5 mana, we'll sacrifice Oblivion Stone, destroy each non-land permanent without a fate counter on it, then remove all fate counters from all permanents. In response, I will then sacrifice 2 constructs to return Metalwork Colossus from my graveyard to my hand. And then we will blow everything that is not a land up.
Including all your stuff?
Including all of my stuff.
Including enchantments?
Including enchantments.
That sucks.
It was necessary. And then, with my 1 mana, I will pass the turn.
I draw a card, I untap.
Oh, that thing's gone.
What is
the signet?
Oh, right. That's annoying. Let's see, it's 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, which would leave me with 3 that I could not cast anything with. Or, you know what, I'm going to do that first. 1, 2, 3, 4. Wait, oh, I was trying to tap something for black. So 1 for black, 2, 3, and colorless for a Layla Artful Provocateur.
Oh, yikes. Flying Death Touch lifelink?
Yep, other creatures you control with flying get +1/+0, and whenever I cast an artifact or enchantment,
Make a fairy.
I make a fairy. Unfortunately, I don't have anything else I could cast, so that will be turned.
Before you pass, I will basic land cycle and Ash Barrens for a swamp. I think, yes. There's a swamp.
What does it do?
Pay 1, discard this card, search your library for a basic land, reveal it, put it into your hand, then shuffle.
Okay.
It's a colorless land that I pay 1 to go get a colored land. Cut. And we will untap with my swamp in hand. Upkeep and draw. That doesn't help. I will play an island. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 will be Mishra. I do not have a non-creature artifact to make a copy of, so I will have to pass.
Okay. I draw a card, I untap. What's his mana value?
5.
Tempting. But it wouldn't do anything because you've just got an insane amount of mana over there. I don't have any black mana, or I can only get 1 black mana, which is annoying. I guess 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 for Sharding Sphinx. Whenever an artifact creature I control deals combat damage, you may create a 1/1 blue Thopter. And because it's an artifact, I get a fairy.
That's still a 1/1.
Thopter.
I think it's on the back side of one of those.
Well, in that case,
From the copy.
just give me a die. 1 fairy, and it gives a 2/1 and a 5/4. And with that, do you have anything that flies?
Nope.
Swing at you with 2 in the air.
I will have to take 2.
Was that my first damage to you?
No.
I hit you with the flying thing.
Yep. Is that turn?
How much are you at? Oh, you've gained life, right? Yeah, that's turn.
Untap, upkeep, and draw. We will play and crack a Terramorphic Expanse for a basic land, put it on the battlefield, tap, then shuffle. We will grab a swamp, which is the first thing I came across. Would you like to cut my deck?
Sure.
We will, for 3 mana, play a Cursed Mirror. We are not going to copy anything with it. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That wouldn't work. So we'll then move to combat, make a Mishra's War Form, copy of the Cursed Mirror, which will be a copy of your Sharding Sphinx. I'll swing at you with a 4/4 in the air.
4/4 in the air.
Yep.
I guess I have to. No, I blocked it with the 1/1.
Okay. And my Mishra's War Form will die at end of turn. So that will be your turn.
Draw a card. I untap. Finally get something else with black mana, and it enters tapped.
You scry 1.
Scry 1. Sure. What's the value? The
3.
It's a 3?
Yep.
With mana value 3. What about your thing that gives you 3 mana?
It's gone.
I see.
It was blown up when I blew everything up.
Right. In that case, I'll hold on to that. It increases by 2 for the commanders, correct?
Yep. And you have 1 artifact creature, so it costs 1 less.
So
7.
I have exactly 7. And I'm swinging at you with 5 in the air.
Take 5. Down to 29.
Which gives me a Thought there.
Is that turn?
Wait. Oh, okay, it's not a spell. Yep, that's it.
Untap. Upkeep and draw. We will play a Swamp. And for 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, we will cast a Herald of Anguish. He has Improvised Flying, and beginning of my end step, each opponent discards a card, and then I can pay a black and 1 to sacrifice a artifact. Target creature gets -2/-2 until end of turn. We will then move to combat, make a Mishra's War Form copy of Cursed Mirror, which will then be a copy of Urza.
Okay. Oh, wait, I need to have a construct on the field.
Yep.
You know what, I'm going to take 1 of these. Okay.
And we will then move to end step. We'll pay the 2 to sacrifice. Well, actually, once he makes the construct, we will then pay 2 to sacrifice him to give your. We'll give your Thopter -1/-1. Oh, -2/-2. Yep.
Okay.
And then you also have to discard a card. And that will have to be turn.
I draw a card. I untap. 4. Oh, you go down to 2. 4, 1 black, 2 black, 1, 2, 3, 4. I get Noxious Deerhulk. When it enters the battlefield, destroy another target creature. If the creature is destroyed this way, you gain life equal to its toughness.
We will. pay 2 mana
Mm-hmm.
to. Actually, he will have to die.
How much was his toughness?
5.
Oh, wait, I went the wrong way. I'm at 34.
And, yep.
You go up to 3. I have 2 mana. Then at the end of my turn, it makes another one. It goes up to 4. Actually, no, not the end of my turn yet. Do you have anything with flying?
Nope.
I'm going to swing at you with 4 in the air.
I will take 5.
Actually, with 5 in the air because of her.
Go down to 24.
And I get a Thopter, and you go up to 4. And then at the end of my turn, I did another one, and it goes up to 5.
My turn.
Yes.
Untap. Upkeep and draw. Oh hey, another land. We'll play a Dimir Aqueduct tap, returning a Temple of Deceit, floating 1 mana first. It costs 3 less, so 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 mana. We will play a Metalwork Colossus. We will then move to combat, create a Cursed Mirror, which will be a copy of your Noxious Gearhulk, and it will blow up your Sharding Sphinx.
You gain 4 life.
Yep. 2, 3, 4. And then, at end step, it will die. But we'll swing at you with it first. So it is a 4/4 with Menace.
4/4 with Menace.
Yep.
I guess I block it with 2 5/5s.
Okay. Then it will be your turn.
Okay. Draw a card and untap. This enters tapped. Razortide Bridge. It's indestructible.
It's also an artifact.
Is it?
Yep.
Good to know. 6. I'm going to tap 1 black and 1 white for D-Spark. Exile target permanent with mana value 4 or greater. I'm exiling the big guy.
Okay.
Those slid off. Put that up there. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 1 for Bronze Guardian. What does Ward do?
I have to pay 2 more or it gets countered.
7. They have Menace. How many creatures do you have?
2.
2 total? Is
Yep.
that a 2/2?
Yep. Because I have 2 artifacts.
I'm going to swing at you with. Wait, I get a fairy because of that. I think I actually am supposed to have 2 fairies because of this dude, but I don't remember. And I will swing at you with a 5/4 with Menace. 2 7/7s. And 2 in the air.
I will.
Do you have anything with flying?
Nope.
3 in the air. So that's 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 21, 22,
Double
23.
block one of your constructs.
Okay. Does it kill it?
Yes. 5, 6, 7. And then that's 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 I take, going down to 14.
Okay, that goes down. Okay, I don't have any more mana left, do I? Okay, that's fine.
Is that turn?
At the end of my turn, I make another one of these dudes, going back up to 7. Okay. I also gain 2 life because she has lifelink.
Yep.
Now it's your turn.
Untap, upkeep, and draw. Play a tap Temple of Deceit to scry 1.
Did you pay 4 to ward?
There was nothing to pay for.
Oh, is it?
I have to target with the speller ability.
Oh, I thought it was blocking. Okay.
No. 2, 4, 5, 1, 2, 1, 2. We'll play Mishra. We will then move to combat, make a Mishra's Warform copy of Noxious Gearhulk, and we will destroy. What's it? Toughness that I gain life?
What?
We'll pay 2 and we'll destroy your Bronze Guardian,
So
and
you
I
get
gain
5 life.
5 life.
I need to get rid of that. That's turning against me.
And I will have to pass the turn.
Is Mishra the one that does that?
Cursed Mirror is becoming. I make a copy of Cursed Mirror, and it enters as a copy of something else.
I untap. This goes down to. Oh, let me count just to be sure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Did it go down 5? Yep. I haven't drawn yet. I haven't untapped yet. I said I untapped, and then I didn't untap. I'm going to tap 3. 1, 2, 3 for Etched Champion. Metalcraft has protection from all colors as long as you control 3 or more artifacts, which puts this up to 6. Then I'm going to cast. Do you have how many creatures do you have?
1.
1. So you wouldn't be able to block. 2. I'm not going to do with him because that's a 5/4, right? 2, 5, 6, 7, 12. Yeah, 12.
So 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. I will have to block one of your one of these.
There's Menace.
They have Menace.
Yeah, because you can. Artifact creatures you control have Menace.
Well, I have
You
nothing
can block
that I
the berry.
Nope, flying.
Right.
I've only drawn lands.
Well, not bad.
Yep.
It's a 30-minute game.
Next 3. Mind Stone, Reliquary Tower, and Prophetic Prism.
I had Unbreakable Formation, so
Yeah.
everything gets indestructible. And then next 3, Wreck Hunter, Command Tower, and Arcane Sanctum.
See, the problem with the Mishra deck was they tried to make it into a non-token, well, non-creature artifact deck, and then the creatures you do make go away at end of turn, so they become pretty much pointless. They should have either put a Sundial of the Infinite or Obeka, Brute Chronologist, into it, so you could end the turn to at least keep them. However, they didn't, and so Urza quickly outnumbers him on the battlefield. Looking through here right now, there really isn't anything that could help me. But yeah, that is the 2 decks against them. If I were to recommend one, it would easily be the Urza deck. However, there are combos you can do with the Mishra deck for infinite turns using items such as Gonti's Aether Heart, which should have been in this deck if they wanted it to compete with Urza. Unfortunately, they were not looking for. I think they were looking for more lore accuracy than deck compatibility.
I was going to say, doesn't Urza win in the
Urza
lore?
wins anyways, because Mishra, based upon what his card does, would imply that 1, he plagiarized other people's creations, and 2, they were not built to last, they were built to overrun. So early game, he was starting to do stuff, but once Urza hit the field, it was game over.
You got me down pretty, like, what, 23?
Yeah.
Before I had even gotten you down 10.
So it was not fair, of course.
You were mana flooded. You got a lot of mana and not a lot of creatures.
I don't think there's anything I could have done to stop it anyways, because I had to be able to blow up more than one thing a turn, but only being able to make one copy a turn sets me back.
We could do another one tomorrow where
we play the alternate commanders.
I was going to say we just switch decks and see how it goes.
There are actual alternate commanders for the decks. We could play that.
We could.
And that is Ashnod versus Tawnos. In fact, the original intention was if two more people had gotten these decks, they join us and one plays Ashnod, and it'd be two-headed giants. So Team Urza and Team Tawnos versus Team Mishra and Ashnod, which would have been a cool thing to do. However, that didn't happen. But thank you all for coming this week. We're going to try to pump out a few more videos at a time, and we will see you when we figure out when the next video will be. Thank you all for watching, and
I'm Ozzymandian. You can find me on YouTube.
And this is the Gentleman's Commander Club, and we will see you next time. I would say next week, but we don't know for sure. So we will see you next time. Have fun.